Hello Gemini, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. We are going to perform Twinflame and Soulmate connection reading for the month of May 2025. I'm performing this reading under the Scorpio full moon because I want it to be revealing. So okay, some cards has just popped. Let's take them. I want it to be revealing, so I don't expect a light art reading, but it's very transformative with the Scorpio full moon, so I think it's a good time to perform this type of readings. That's why I picked May. I will also get some, I'm first time in this position with this camera, so let's see how it goes. I want to get some tarot cards for this as well, Gemini friends. So this is going to be our tarot cards. Okay, excuse me. So when it comes to your soulmate and twin flame relationship dynamics for Gemini archetype, for Gemini consciousness, we are actually seeing some karmic soul contracts here. We have the lesson and the justice here mirroring each other. This is a soul contract type of lesson, and what can a communication this person basically can teach you. So there is some kind of a, I think here we cannot deny the learning experience of your connection. The learning experience here, I think, going towards independence energy, as we have the Nine of Pentacles there, mirroring the conclusion. I think this is Gemini like teaching you as a person your boundaries, your sense of like pursuing something, you know, what criteria do you have, what standards do you have, if there are any red flags, if this person is really matching me, you know, there are lots of questions here triggered also at the same time. I think around this May, and this energy may also lead up to summer as well, but there is a karmic cycle that you've been through. I mean, till this time maybe, and now this is like a chapter to it. Maybe we can say, as we had the conclusion energy here, and the 9 is also completion. We have actually some we have some final chapter for you here, and you are meant to experience a connection. Maybe this is not going to be for love necessarily, but it's going to be more of like discovering another person, like such a person can exist, experiencing something which may feel like a final chapter of a cycle. You are meant to experience this connection with them, but for growth, let's say, okay, but for growth. So here then it may start like you, through that vibrational energy and communication, you may a bit like triggering each other. Maybe this is about learning what love isn't. So you can both remember actually what love is actually is. So there can be this person comes as a soul contract, and you're gonna see, I think the lesson is always at the initial part, like you have something on your mind. Actually, you have this sort of like lesson like energy for this person, and you see some your frequency is rising, what you tolerate is also shifting here, and you become like more sensitive what is really around you about them, and you know that only resonant connections can stay, if they can remain, and you understand about also the quality of the your communication. This is definitely making you feel maybe more excited and curious about them as words and texts are arriving in sort of messages, songs, maybe dreams, and you see this communication happening, and you finally speak, and finally it may feel like words have found you, which is really creating that excitement and curiosity. And this is going to feel like a breakthrough. This is this message, this insight, that inner knowing you were seeking. You may feel like landing, and you don't feel like you have to wait anymore. Like your excitement and curiosity has been satisfied. The communication happened. You hear what you needed to hear. But you got to understand that the lesson and the conclusion, like, there is a cycle closing for you, Gemini. Like the contract, okay, has been fulfilled. Now you can have your individual independence. I think this is, to me, this is not a, these cards are not about a union with a person. They are, but it's also like not a closure or something. This is like a connection which is serving for the time. Maybe it may evolve something else, but around this time, right here, right now, this is to level up your personal mastery. And you're gonna feel a part of my story is now completed. Whether you meet again or move on, like you are no longer trapped in some kind of a loop with this energy. This is what you got to understand. Not every reading, if you look at from a realistic perspective, not every reading is like a union or a breakup. There are contracts that we go through, and maybe like they become like a mirror to you. You become a mirror to them, and you even felt these vibrations maybe with them in a super chaotic time, but then things likely to begin to rise again. You hear them, they hear you, and maybe not with ears, by the way, with energy, because vibration communication is like these cards are more of like an energy communication. So you will be really receiving what you will what you need to hear. And the closure, the conclusion, the peace, the truth, it's like the chapter ends there. It's a chapter. It's not bitter, it's with grace. And the conclusion is not abandonment. I think it's freedom. So I think this soul contract person, that can be like for you, what I have in store is like a short time of like maybe notice with a person, but exactly like giving like what you need to know, what you need to hear, what you need to experience, what you need to see. It is like a grounding experience. You're gonna feel, I think, empowered, and you're gonna find your like a cycle, having a closure in which you will find your personal truth, your personal power. What we need to accept about the connection is, I think this is like a karmic reckoning around this time. So people can really actually be very important around this time, around the times of karmic reckoning, you know, around the times of lessons learned, around the times of, okay, debts are cleared, and this is, I think, very important. And the truth is revealed. And now, okay, here is my next journey. And I also feel like, from a karmic standpoint, as this person has come as a soul contract, justice and lessons, I mean, it is like, to me, like what was unfair before now is righted. So you're gonna find those energetic scales being balanced in your life, and what was unsaid was now understood through this vibrational communication. It may not even like inverse, it can be even in the soul level. Okay, the cover of these videos are "Your Soul Knows," so please I want you to remind that. And I think both of the parties here are carrying a deep awareness right now in the matters of love, and both of the parties really aware of what is right versus what is wrong in love. And like, both of the parties may, especially you, can be more aligned with integrity when it comes to move forward. And you know, this is not leaving you drained. This is, we have the Page of Wands. This is actually leaving you very fresh, very youthful, and it's gonna lift off the emotional heaviness of the past karmic cycles, or this heaviness. Like, it is, the connection is to open you up. The connections is like making you too ready to explore. It's making you too ready to express for more, to dream, to live for the next. The independence energy is quite the also the self-worth energy, and this is the self-love mastery, which is, self-love is not some kind of egoic expression, dear friends. Self-love means when you do, others do not validate or give you the love or the attention you want. This is the love and attention you give to yourself. This is a self-love. And I think you're gonna have your graduation badge at the end of this, and you will find yourself like vibrating in alignment with your own soul. This is also, to me, feels like no longer clinging, no longer feeling in lack. You know who you are and what you deserve. This is about understanding that you love enough yourself to walk with them or without them, but always with dignity. Always with dignity. So I think this is a nice hint to thrive on your own path. And the next chapters also, if some creativity, career, or some new soul mission you can find around this time, this can be beautiful. There is a future. This is like saving for your future energy. There are some, set aside some present funds, Gemini, because I think as a part of also this self-love, self-care, and this new path opening, you're gonna feel also more secure as you focus upon your life purpose. And maybe this person may awake that life purpose in you. there are some new plans ahead and the next chapter of your journey, and this connection is truly here, like blood and flesh, to remind you your next goal. And because this is what powerful connections can also trigger in us sometimes. So thank you so much for tuning in, Gemini. I hope you find this reading insightful. If you have a personal tarot question, you can always find me in my live streams called Karo is answering your tarot questions. There we can have a one-on-one session too. If this is your first time watching my channel, please check the description box below to see how we operate things in the channel. Thank you so much, and take good care. Bye bye.